Real quick one tonight. Just wanted to stop and say this about this situation here. Watching this right now, and I am floored by what I'm saying. Just seeing this really all confirms what I've been saying all along, right? We've been talking about how these politicians are paid actors. And this really is coming out that this person here is a paid actor. Is really, it really is true. So I wanted to make this quick video just tonight to say this about her because again, I've been talking about it and I've been saying it, and I said, well, let me just make this quick video to get it out there and just say, hey, look, these people are paid. And it's just, you can see that they are being paid. I don't know whether they're being paid by an official group of people, or is it just that when they get there in those positions, they are being told what to say and how to do. The best thing I can kind of like equate it to is what happened to Samuel L. Jackson when Samuel L. Jackson was in the movie Django, and Samuel L. Jackson changed his personality to fit his master's personality while in front of company, and then changed back to his regular self when company wasn't around, and he was an advisor to the slave master. So these people here in the Democratic Party are like in a slave scenario. Seemingly to me, that's the way it is. It's like your slave master. If your slave master wants you to do something, you do it. If your slave master doesn't want you to do something, you don't do it. You're doing it because, again, it is lucrative to do what they tell you to do. And so I'm just like I said, I couldn't help it. I was sitting here watching this, and Jason Whitlock is talking about the same identical thing that I'm talking about, that I've been saying about these politicians and what they are doing in order to stay relevant and stay in the money with these people that they are performing for. And so here's a picture of Jasmine Crockett before she was changed, right? Here's a picture of her after she was changed, and you can see the big difference. There's a tremendous difference in before and, of course, after. Afterwards, she was changed into this dark being that here, I mean, her eyes are almost dark and everything. Look, guys, just don't go into politics. You want to be in this, don't go into this with them. I mean, this is the way she's looking now. This was the way she was looking before she was tapped for this position in Congress, right? So she had to come up with this new persona, and before she was just this young, innocent, not innocent, but obviously not innocent, but she was this kind of naive person, seemingly, and going into this whole thing. Let's take a listen to what they have to say. Jason would like pull this out, this video here. So if you want the link, go to Jason Whitlock's channel and get the full story.
First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need. Listen.
Okay, so this is the new person that they created. And this is the person that she was before, and then the person that they created. Now, obviously, these are the same people, but the point that I'm saying is that I guess when you're in a job interview, you're going to put on your best image, your best behavior. You're going to be who they want you to be. But once she got the job, see, she was also became the person they wanted her to be. She was auditioning at this point here. And then when she got it, They told her, listen, this is the way you got to be. You got to be loudmouth cussing. You got to be unattached and almost looking kind of harsh and doing all of the things with the long fingernails, long eyelashes, and the all of the stuff that makes you ghetto. And so this is what she's doing now.
He up there, he's hearing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real.
Now she's cussing. Now, here's the thing. There are people who've been saying this about her, but it reminds me, like I said, of Samuel L. Jackson. He's playing a role. He's playing an acting role. And when you think about Samuel L. Jackson and the cursing, and he's stereotypical of what we would expect of Black people when it comes down to just being in movies. You know, they're the ones who's usually doing a whole lot of foul mouth talking. And so here we have this person here kind of bringing that persona here, the same kind of flavor to this whole thing. But what I don't want you to forget, and please do not forget this girl was not raised that way. She was not raised that way. This is not her original, I'm sure it's not the original intent of a parent. Her parents were actually put her in school in an exclusive day school where the tuition was nearly $35,000 a year, and she attended Rhodes College, a private school where the tuition was nearly $55,000 a year. And so she's actually code switch playing. She's playing a gangster role in her new role, but when she was in school, she was at this mostly white white college, white high school with, not that many Black kids have that kind of money to put out for private education like that, right? So, and then she's middle class parents, where the parents probably did a lot of work struggling to get her to that level. She's the pastor's daughter, and the pastor and the pastor's wife, right? So that's what she is. And she is also been raised up in a more Catholic setting. I'm not really sure what Rhodes College is, but again, she's from my hometown, which is my area is St. Louis area. And so then she moved to Texas and took on this whole new persona. And now she's out there doing the devil's work, right? So it's like that. It's the devil's work, because when you think about the devil is going to ask you to do things that are going to go against common sense, decency,